These are the graphics that Rick did for the cancelled project Windemere. That's the new character he made, D-Man or Man1. I think he's called D1, a D-Man in the .blend file. So he's got an idle, as you can see. He doesn't have a push, so I've disabled push. And he didn't have a die, although if I look inside the blend file at the README, it lists all the actions that are there, including a depth of 5 frames, 101 to 105. But I couldn't find a export of that, so never mind. Anyway, new trees were part of it. So the bushes are the original graphics, but the trees are new. The potion, of course, is original, but there's a spider who's entirely new, and the spiders freak me up. So I've got a script going on him, and he walks slow, and he's low to the ground, and yeah, he kills pretty good. And those are the the dying graphics that I actually made by using the model that was in that .blend file and then just updating it to blend 4.1, which is what I'm currently using. Anyway, the little blue dragon is flying, and if you punch in, yeah, he attacks. Now, there weren't actually any attacking graphics as such, but there was an idle graphics which I've turned into, I've really got to get more defense, turned into an attack. So have a look at that script if you want. There we go, big boss skeleton. Oops. Oh, that's the other thing. Came with sword and shield. Oops, okay, let's use some flames on this dude. In fact, let's charge up the old life. So the only new thing on this screen really is the boss, and I want to take him out because he did death or dying sequences for most of the monsters that he made, which is pretty cool. There's new magic there, by the way. You can see that. See, bing, skeleton collapse, kind of cool. But yeah, there's new magic, which is more frames than the standard Dink magic. I think the standard Dink magic is 5 frames, 6 frames, something like that. Anyway, let me get that so my defense gets up so no one takes me out too easily. We're not going to battle the spider again, he's pretty nasty. Over on this screen, there is the lion. Not really my favourite, but I did modify my kitty script that I've got in Hack and Slash to go for this. So he kind of walks along and yeah, he makes the same sound the kitty does. Anyway, trees, lovely trees, and then there's this woman sprite who I've currently got going as Brain 16 here. Stops. I really wish Brain 16 had the ability to go into an idle mode. I mean, you know, it's a category that's there in the editor. Anyway, if you attack her, she either attacks you as a Brain 9 or a Brain 10 when she casts magic at you. So, and she'll keep casting magic at you. So here we have new house, new roof, decorated with some of the standard objects. Another new house with windows, doors. This just takes you to another screen. There's no interiors. I don't think there were any new interiors, so that's all pretty cool. Might as well get the gold heart that's there that I put. So another house sort of thing with roof. A little too shiny and, I don't know, glary for me, but yeah, look, you know, it's still new, it's good. And this is the guy I like the most, this water monster dude. So I put a script on him. I just think he's got no head. He's just very cool like that. Let's just have a swipe at him. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing, is the attacking motion varies on which direction. See, that one's a stab, that one's a slash, that one's an overhead down, and that one's another slash. So he varies his attack depending on which direction he faces, which I think is pretty cool. And so you've got your standard skeletons, which are moving pretty slow, and they collapse too when they die. Oh, that's what I should do. I should take out this dude because he's got his own little animation. And that's the other thing I put on his script, is I've used the original splash graphics to make water blood, as it were, using the SP blood function. Anyway, he will die eventually, and you can't see him there, but there is a little bit of him left over, like a little globule, so transparent. And also this tree is semi-translucent. So yes, Rick did these graphics as PNGs back in 2006, before PNGs and well, before the standard Dink engine could support PNGs. Lots more trees. There's another tree there. Let's get some health. And another woman. This one's a lot taller than the other one, but she runs a similar script where she will attack using magic or attack physically. Actually, that's what I should do. I should see if I can get them to attack. Is he going to attack physically, or yeah? So she has a scream and a punch, so which is kind of interesting. And she'll take Dink out. There he goes. One punch Dink. Anyway, one area we haven't been to, I think we've been to almost all of them. Where's that door? That door, horizontal door. This takes you to see the big red dragon. And there he is. Now, I just think sprites this size, especially if they've got to then attack or whatever, it's a bit cumbersome, is what I found when my personal thing when I found doing sprites on Pilgrim's Quest, is they're a bit hard to coordinate the attack of the head with an actual overlap and thing. So you know, that one, different directions work. I mean, oh, he died as he went out. Anyway, that's kind of it. So this is the blend file for the man, and you'd have to tweak it a bit to make it work in the current version of Blender. So what I've done is I've saved it as a 1_41, which is basically just saving the straight file without changing anything. And then I've got this other one called what is it, man or something, what is it called, man1sk. So this one is, if we can, my computer's very old and slow, let's quit out of that. Here we go. So I've taken the model, and I haven't really changed this model. All I've done is when I saved it and put things into various categories that Blender has, what they call collections. There's the armature. The armature gets upgraded into what Blender needs. And I've also, let me just Z that. Let's just go into material preview if we can. It's going to take a while. My computer is really slow. Really slow. Hopefully it's remembered where everything is. I don't know why it's not updating there. Let's just try again. There we go. Let's take the nodes. So I've kind of redone the textures and tried to have it match the original Dink that was done. I think this is also, by the way, this is using Drone 1400's Dink Blender template with some modifications on the lighting that I've done. Anyway, that's kind of there to try and make the graphics line up with Rick's. His character is a little smaller than my new Dink that I'm mucking around with for Necromancer. That's my Necromancer reference, by the way. So yeah, you've got that in the blend file when you open it. Anyway, if I look at the graphics and we look at Man 1, and let's go idle, because you've got idle in there, and let's have a look at idle direction 2. He's got idling in all 8 directions, which is cool. Not that the current Dink engine can support that, but yeah, let's just open this up, zoom it up a bit. Let's go to what, 300%? No, actually, let's go 500%. So yeah, that's the original render, and if I look at sort of my version, it was my approximation of that. I don't think the armor necessarily has quite got the same reflective qualities, and maybe the hair doesn't have quite the same reflective qualities, but it's close. It's good enough, especially for him just to fall over in 14 frames or 16 frames, however many I made him die. So yeah, that's kind of it. Hope you have fun with those graphics if you decide to use this file. I personally think it's a great file. As I said, I really love the dude who oh, Necromancer. Shall we have a look? Why not? Let's have a look where we're at. We're not nowhere near in the playable mode. I'm just doing graphics at the moment for that. So, and that's not necessarily how Dink's going to look in it. That's just a graphic I've got at the moment. I've kind of done in matching the original colors and whatever, but I'm not happy with the walk cycle. I'm going to have to work on that. So I've now got various NPCs, including a female NPC, running around. I've been working today on other colors of that, and then there's male NPCs of various colors, descriptions, plus monsters. So some monks and priests. Kind of happy with that. Oops, okay, don't attack the slime monsters. Those are slimes, but they have eye stalks on them. They're not really eyeballs. Do I have a sword? Yes, I do. Yep, down he goes. He's dead. Most things in this. Oh God, except those. Anyway, that's enough. We're done. See you later.